Yes, I'm in the car again. Yes, I'm driving. It is a little past 8 o'clock in the morning here on a Friday, and it looks kind of dark, very dismal. It is raining. It's just bleh. But it's Friday, and we're going in. We are going in. So today's topic, I wanted to tell you something kind of seriously because this happened to us, and I wanted to put this warning out there because it is the holidays. People are drinking and eating and enjoying their time with their families, which they should do, obviously. But we had an incident. We had quite a scare about a week and a half ago, and I waited to talk to you guys about it because it's one of these things where, should I say something? Shouldn't I say something? Will this benefit my subbies and the people that kind of come to my channel? And y'all come to my channel for certain reasons. Usually you come to my channel for health benefits, and of course skincare, and a few of you for some software tutorials, although I haven't put those up in quite a bit. But this happened to be a health issue, and I wanted to address it. So what is it? Okay, Maria, get to the freaking point. What is it? Okay, so here's the story. So my husband and I were having our dinner. It was the first or second, no, it was the last night of Hanukkah. I'm trying to get my dates right. Last night of Hanukkah, we were having a nice meal at home, and my husband was, yapping away, pretty animated. He tends to like to have conversations and hold conversations during our meals, which, a lot of people like to do that. No problem. And as he was eating, toward the end of eating, he started getting hiccups. And, you giggle when people get hiccups. People get hiccups, kids get hiccups, dogs get hiccups. It's kind of like, you start to laugh like, oh, isn't that funny? You got hiccups, right? Except for the problem that 10 minutes go by, 20 minutes go by, an hour goes by, the man is still hiccuping. And to the point where he's kind of spitting up in his hands, spitting up in his mouth. I know this is TMI and kind of gross. I'm just trying to explain stuff to you guys, okay? And sorry if my windshield wipers are going, but it is raining here right now. And we started getting a little concerned. He's drinking water, nothing's helping, holding his breath, which he can't even do. And this was going around 9:30 at night, because we had been eating, I think we started eating around 8 p.m. It was a little bit late for us for dinner, but okay, 8 p.m. So 9:30 rolls around, and he's still hiccuping. Well, we try to go to bed, and he does, pass out a bit as far as sleeping, and seems to be okay. I didn't hear any hiccups in his sleep, but he only sleeps for about an hour or two, and then wakes up again and starts to hiccup, and it won't stop. So here it is around 11:30, 12 o'clock now, and he's still hiccuping. So we're talking about 3 to 4 hours, about 4 hours now. So I gave him a deadline. I told him, it's going on 12:30. It's going on midnight. I can't sleep. You can't sleep. You're throwing up. He kept going to the bathroom. He kept throwing up, spitting up, throwing up. I mean, he was slobbering, literally like slobbering, like one of those dogs that has rabies. That's how bad it was. And I told him, this is a Saturday, Friday, I think it was Saturday night. Yeah, Friday night or Saturday. No, it was the Saturday night. And I said, that's it, I'm taking you to the ER because there's nothing else open, and you need some serious help, On top of that, he's got health issues. He does have like well, he used to have like a heart, not a heart murmur, but something to do, mitral valve prolapse. He was diagnosed with that when he was really young. So, you know, I'm thinking here, indigestion, hiccuping, could this be a heart attack of some sort, or something's going on physically that is just not normal. It is not normal for a grown man to be hiccuping for 5 hours straight. It's just not normal. So we get dressed up, we go to the ER, and they look at him. They definitely have concerns, and they start an IV drip on him, and they actually give him it's, what is it? It's like is it a hormone? I can't remember. It's glucagon, which is basically it helps your liver to produce glucagon. And glucagon is like a sugar substance. Your blood sugar goes up, and supposedly it is used to relax your muscles and relax your esophagus. So what he was having was involuntary esophagus contractions, to the point where it was so tight in there, and so it was doing this with his esophagus, and it would not relax. It kept doing this, and hiccup, 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 and it would not relax. And the only way to relax it was medically to give him some sodium. There was some sodium something that they pumped through his veins, and glucagon. And he was in the ER. We were there for about 2.5 hours, about 2.5 to 3 hours, and slowly, in about 15 minutes, once they started the IV in him, he started getting a lot better and got very relaxed, because that's what happens. You get really relaxed on those drugs, because it's trying to you know, obviously relax everything in there, your diaphragm and all of that. And, you know, they just ran some tests on him. I think they did some blood workup, so there was nothing out of the ordinary, nothing going on with him. I don't think they didn't do an EKG on him or anything like that. And they just basically let him rest there with the IV, you know, drip in his arm for quite a while, till he was okay. And then they did suggest that he follow up with a gastroenterologist, which we haven't done yet. You know, we haven't done it because it's something that's never happened before. The odds of it happening again, probably slim to none. And basically the warning is, and they did caution us, they said, yeah, if you are very talkative and animated during eating, I mean, this could have been a choking situation. This could have been, had he been eating anything large, like, you know, a steak or something, this could have been one of these choking situations. And basically it was a mini something got stuck in his esophagus initially as he was animated and talking a lot, and it wasn't to the point where it cut off his oxygen, you know, from his throat, his esophagus, but it was enough to trigger this alarming contraction where the esophagus basically was trying to push out this foreign object from his throat. So, yeah, guys, not a fun month this month, I'll tell you that. Not a fun month this month at all. Yeah, we're just going through some stuff. We're definitely going through some stuff, but, you know, we're taking it in stride, and hopefully, you know, everything will smooth out, and we'll have an okay 2019, hopefully. But I just wanted to pass this along because I think it would help other people. Please be vigilant. Please be careful, especially during the holidays, and a lot of parties going on, a lot of eating, a lot of drinking going on, and be vigilant about it, make sure everybody's okay. And moving forward with us, the takeaway is, and I tell him this, I said, I don't need you talking to me while you're eating. You know, chew your food, swallow it, take a drink of water. If you want to pause for 2-3 minutes and tell me a story, that's fine. But put your fork down, put your spoon down, put your knife down, and then address the conversation if you want. And then when you go back and eat, you're eating. Concentrate on eating, on chewing. Chew your food well, swallow it, take deep breaths, and slow the F down with your food eating process. And that's it. So I hope everybody else is doing well. Please consider, if you haven't, give me a thumbs up. I'm giving you a thumbs up here. And subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to put up as much content as I can. I am trying to work around my schedule, guys. Sincerely, this is how much and how important I sincerely think all of you are, is that if I don't have any time except for when I take a ride in my car to talk to you guys, I will do that. I'm trying to set up time at home. I'm trying to be back in my office and do some videos for you. I just did one that was kind of cool. It's about the Kroger scan bag and go that they have, and hopefully that came out pretty cool, and I'll be putting that together, so hopefully you guys will get a lot of information out of that. And moving forward, Happy New Year to everybody. I know this is going to be close to the New Year, so Happy New Year, everybody. I hope that your 2019 will be a blessed one, a happy one, a healthy one. I certainly can use some improvement in my situation moving on to next year. But I'm going to keep a positive attitude, and hopefully a lot of things will work out for us in 2019. And I just want to wish every one of you a blessed time, around the holidays. Again, be careful out there. Don't drink and drive. Drive. Listen to me. Drive. Uber is your friend. Don't drink and drive. Lyft is your friend. Your friends are your friends. If there's someone that is DD, designated driver, as I am often, I've been designated driver a number of times. I let my husband, have fun, have a couple of drinks, and I have no problem having soda and, just hanging out. And I'll tell you something funny. I actually like to see people getting drunk, where you're sober and everyone else around you is getting a little tipsy. It's hilarious to watch the interaction and what people come out and say. How they say in wine there's truth. Well, there's truth in a lot of drinks, I'll tell you. Wine and martinis and beer and everything else. And it is funny watching people kind of let down their guard a little bit, and makes for some good conversations the next morning. But I love everybody, so it's all good. It's all good, as they say. Anyway, I love you guys. Keep well, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.